forward for the rest of my life, the way I'm going to determine whether or not I like you or not is if you think the Hawk Tuah meme is funny. Because honestly, if you do think it's funny, that tells me everything I need to know about you right then and there. Just right there. Right there, it's immediately over for you and I in any relationship. Just friendship-wise, romantically, like, it is respectfully over.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I have a very important question to pose to all of you today, and that is, are you sick of the Hawk Tuah Girl? Because I think to some degree, a lot of you guys are. Like, you're kind of over it. You're not diving deep into the Hawk Tuah Girl content right now, and you're not keeping track of the events that she's going to and specifically trying to get her autograph or anything like that. I think the majority of you guys are still using the phrase. I mean, the phrase has been coined. I think that that's going to be ongoing for a long time, and I think that it's just a fun way to talk about this selfless act and to make points as well, especially in comments. I see it all the time still, that you guys are like, maybe you weren't giving him the Hawk Tuah, or maybe you should give him the Hawk Tuah, and that'll resolve, whatever issue a woman is having. But it's really interesting because I think that you guys just don't take it that deep. You don't overthink it. Like, you're still using the phrase, you're still enjoying the whole idea of it, and you still find it funny. It's a funny meme. But that's because you're not overthinking it. It's very surface level. Now compare that to women. There are clearly, what I've seen, there are two groups of women, okay? There's women that just get it. They understand why you guys are using the meme, why you find it funny. They get it. And then there's another group of women that don't get it. They don't understand why we're still talking about the Hawk Tuah Girl. They don't understand why this woman is out in LA, why this woman is making boatloads of money, why people are paying any attention to her. And a lot of those women, honestly, are showing signs of jealousy and judgment. And we're gonna get to that today. I'm gonna show you two videos today of women that really don't get it, but for very, very different reasons. And we're gonna talk about both of those in depth. Before that, though, I want to talk about the group of women that absolutely get it. And look, this is a win-win for you guys, because the women that get it, that understand it, these men that are with those women, they are inadvertently getting the most Hawk Tuahs that they've ever received in their life. Whereas the group of women that don't get it, at the very least, maybe you're with one of those women and you're just hearing from her how disgusting it is and she doesn't get it. That should give you some clarity that, you're just not going to turn that woman into a woman that gets it. Like, at least you have some clarity on the type of woman that you do have in your life. And it also just exposes women, maybe you're out there dating and it exposes the type of woman that maybe you don't want to be with. Maybe you prefer to be with somebody that will do a selfless act and that has a more bubbly, fun, not so serious personality. So all in all, I believe the Hawk Tuah Girl has been a total win for men. With that being said, let's get into the videos of the two women that just don't get it, but for very different reasons. The first one is because she is clearly judgmental and takes things very seriously. She says that she will not be friends with anybody that thinks that the Hawk Tuah Girl is funny. But before I say more, let's watch it.
Moving forward for the rest of my life, the way I'm going to determine whether or not I like you or not is if you think the Hawk Tuah meme is funny. Because honestly, if you do think it's funny, that tells me everything I need to know about you right then and there. Just right there. Right there, it's immediately over for you and I in any relationship. Just friendship-wise, romantically, like, it is respectfully over. I can't be friends with people that think that's funny. Like, ooh, yikes. Ew. The Hawk Tuah meme is genuinely not good for anything other than figuring out who is the scum and who's not the scum. Who I should be friends with and who I should not be friends with.
I really think that this is the greatest example of a woman that just does not get it. I understand that if maybe you personally, you just don't find it to be funny, but for you to take it to the next level and to say that men and women that both find this funny, they are the scum of the earth, and that you're not willing to have any type of relationship with them, I think that's a little extreme. And I definitely don't believe that someone finding a meme, whatever meme that is, finds a meme funny, so it's their sense of humor. I don't think that dictates everything about that person. Which brings me to believe that this sort of judgment is all related to some sort of jealousy, a lack of personality, or the fact that you don't like to do these selfless acts for your man. Whichever one it is, I can tell you that all men and most women would not find that very fun to be around. As always though, guys, let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree. Okay guys, the next video example, I just need you to brace yourselves because you are probably not going to expect what this woman says, and I think that she clearly does not understand the whole point of the Hawk Tuah and what the Hawk Tuah girl was saying because of what she says. She clearly doesn't get it because she talks about doing a different sort of act that is quite shocking and that I think that all men would not enjoy. So without further ado, let's watch the video.
That girl said Hawk Tuah, spit on that thing. That's boring. I'm farting on it. Exactly. Speak to him, Toothless. I'm farting on it.
Sorry guys if you were not ready for that, but clearly there's a difference between what the Hawk Tuah girl was saying and what this woman is saying, and one is right, one is very wrong. In all seriousness, I think this woman knows that no man wants that, so she's just trying to go extreme as some sort of example for her thoughts surrounding the Hawk Tuah girl. So she goes extreme and she's trying to draw attention to herself. And of course, you know, this got millions of views. She was successful, but unlike the Hawk Tuah girl, this woman is actually only going to have 15 minutes of fame. And I still think that the Hawk Tuah girl has still got some skin in the game. She's still going. Again, you guys are not taking it that serious. It's not that deep. But I do think that sometime soon it's going to fizzle out. I think she is going to near the end because a huge part of why she exploded to fame was because of men giving a lot of attention to this and finding it extremely funny. And it is still extremely funny, don't get me wrong, but it's just not that deep for you guys. Like, you're not going to continue to follow her unless she is showing more and more of that personality. And from what I've seen, I just don't think she's gonna get there. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think that she is still here to stay? She's still gonna be going strong for a while, or do you think that things are fizzling out? Whatever happens, I think that this has been really fun to watch, and I love seeing how different women are taking this and how they're reacting to it because it's quite hilarious. That is it for today, guys. I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you next Thursday.